Bethany the Hobbit, right? That she was the one in white shorts and white shoes. But no. I spaced this as well. The Hobbit is not. I'm assuming that's Jenna. But the Hobbit is right next to her. The Hobbit is in pants. So here, okay. So the Hobbit is right there.
Do you have a middle name? What's date of birth?
All right. So just want to watch this just a little bit.
What's good phone number to reach at?
Just so we understand the Hobbit, right? We got Hunter there and Emily. I believe that's Emily.
And is your driver's license through what state? What state is your driver's license through?
And so, yeah, the Hobbit.
Do you have a room that's assigned to you here?
The Hobbit. Right there is the Hobbit. That's the Hobbit. It's not the girl in the white shorts. And I thought that as well too, guys. I mean, I watched this a couple times now, and I still get confused.
Were you here last night? Okay. Is it okay if you walk over to my car with me and we can talk over there?
Yeah. See. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. See. Bye. That's the Hobbit right there. She's in long pants. No, I don't. That's Dylan. That's the Hobbit. Yeah.
So you're cross that bridge when it gets there.
Yeah. We cross that bridge when we get there. What? Right, guys? Yeah. So, right, and then we got these two guys here. I don't know who this guy is. Well, Hunter, right? But I don't know who that is. That is not Jack Decor. Jack Decor is sitting in the police car down here. Yeah. And we got the Hobbit. So, yeah. Asking to go home for Thanksgiving, even though her friends, remember, guys, again. Now, what's the counter argument, right? Well, she's in shock. She's in trauma, right? She's scared, right? That's the counter argument. But man, again, you got to keep the context in mind, though. What are we looking at?
You guys get all of you however you best can, okay?
Hang on, guys. Do you have a room assigned to you here? What? Yes, I live here, idiot.
Were you here last night? Okay. Is it okay if you walk over to my car with me and we can talk over there?
Yeah, were you here last night? Yes. Okay. Here she comes.
Okay.
Dylan.
I'll tell you the same thing I told her. You guys are probably going to be talking to a lot of people, retelling the same story. So,
am I still allowed to go home soon for Thanksgiving?
we can't hold you forever. Okay. So we'll cross that bridge when it gets there, and the detectives will work with you guys to get all of you however you best can. Okay. So you were here last night. What time frame were you here through now? Were you here the whole time?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
What time did you get here last night?
Yeah, go check.
Oh, while you do that, I'll turn off my lights here. I'll be right back.
Can I check? Just fucking right. Oh my. See, guys. Oh my God. I don't know. Look, it just happened, right? So just throw out a time. Like, what time did you get home last night? I don't know. Can I check my phone? Like, give me a break. Give me a fucking break. I'm sorry, guys, but this is, again.
Yeah, you're here, man. Do you still want to hang out here? I just want to know what's going on.
That's Hunter. No, I'm sorry. That's Jack Decor.
I don't know how
Okay, his hands are there.
Disclose right now. We're processing what's going on in the scene.
What the
As soon as
fuck?
we know for sure we can tell you guys what's going on. We absolutely will. I know it sucks to be in the dark. with this, but
What, asshole?
okay.
Can I get some water?
And what's your relationship again?
I'm the ex-boyfriend. I'm the ex.
Yeah, man. As soon as I know we're able to fill you in on what's going on, we'll let you know.
Well, you already know what's going on, my friend.
You're welcome to get out at any point.
Yeah, get out of the car.
If you want to hang out here, you can, because it's warm. If not, if you want to hang out with him, you're gonna hang out outside too. Okay.
I'm gonna stay right here.
Not locked in on you, so can you get water?
Get some water.
We can start. Yeah, we can. See
What
if,
the
somebody can bring some
fuck?
stuff by.
Look, the asshole lives right down the block. You can walk your stupid ass back down to your apartment and get some fucking water, idiot. Nope, he's choosing to stay sitting in the police car, guys. Segregating himself from the rest of his so-called friends. Not hanging out with them. Yeah, anyway, well, I'm not, we already know. We already know. Already know. Now, why, guys? Why would you choose to sit in the? Why would you choose to stay in a police car? I'm just wondering. Would you guys choose to stay in the police cruiser here, the car, whatever? Would you choose to stay in there? For what? He could walk back to his apartment. It's just right back down the street, right? He walked up on the crime scene, and he's playing stupid here. Like, yeah, I'm just wondering what's going on. Oh, by the way, can I have some water? Like, they're, again, cream puff. It'd be like, get out of my fucking car. Unless you want me to take you down to the station and book you. Get out of my car. I don't know what you're doing in there. I don't know. Again, nobody is searched. So he lets Jack Decor sit in his police car. Nobody ever searched him, though. So you don't know what he's sitting in your car with, first of all, do you? He could have a knife in his pocket. He could have a hatchet in his pocket. You don't know. And now he's sitting in your fucking police cruiser. And again, what is the context? The context is a quadruple unaliving right here. Okay, right over here. Anyway, guys, there you go. More shenanigans. Well, we already know. Yep, there's the Hobbit. He lives right down here, right? Somewhere down here. He walked up this direction. So he lives only a block or two away from here. But no, he's choosing to sit in that police car right here. Right here. So, yeah. Yep, I don't know. I don't know. It's fucking bizarre, guys. Well, we already know.
What time were you here last night?
Yeah, what time?
1:24 something in the morning.
Today. 1:24 you got here? Okay, what was going on about 1:24?
And my friend watching vampire diaries on the couch.
You and... Okay. Watching Vampire Diaries.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and that's where we borrowed our story from. Yeah. Yes, we did. A good portion of it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's enough. All right, enough of that. I still haven't found where she actually arrived yet. two live streams, and I still haven't figured out, who she was. But anyway, no, she is not the girl in the white shorts. No, we know that she is in long pants, just like Dylan. Dylan and her are both in long pants. Okay. Dylan's the idiot who came out of the house without any shoes on, but had 8.5 hours to consider it. Right. Well, we all know. We know now from watching this is complete fluff. Complete BS. Again, Moscow is not doing the right thing here. They're treating these people as if they're cream puffs. Yeah. So anyway, let's move on.
For us. Oh, yeah. If we didn't have crucifixion, this country would be in a right bloody mess.
All right, guys, back to Supplement 80. Okay, this is Photolog. All right, on November 13th, 5:40 p.m., I assisted with the processing of the quadruple unaliving scene at the King Road house. I was assigned by Detective Talbot to photograph the scene. Okay, while photographing the scene, I deleted photographs that were completely washed out. Oh my God, here we go. Expecting the deleted photo's serial number to be reassigned to the next photo captured. And the photo serial numbers to continue in sequential order. Later, as I was completing the photo log, I discovered that each photo I deleted also deleted the associated serial number. What the fuck? Instead of reassigning it. Oh my. Causing a gap in the sequential order. For example, ISP 4639, ISP 4641. How many did you delete? Oh my God. There must have been a lot of washed out photos. Holy fucking piss. Oh my God. I completed the photo log. Oh my God. And included it in the case file. This is better than this is better watching a comedy show, guys. I completed the photo log and included it in the case file. The photos were transferred again to the Moscow Police Department. Hey, great point, Dame Liv. Yeah, why isn't Idaho State Police taking in evidence and storing it? Why is it all going to a little shit town Moscow? They can't, look, they're not equipped to handle this case to begin with. That's why they're outsourcing to you and the FBI. So why isn't the Idaho State Police, right, storing evidence, collecting evidence on behalf of Moscow? Oh my God. Is that it for that? That was it. Oh my God. Okay, there's the photo log. All right. Oh my. All right. Here's another tip. 580. Number 580 tip. All right. Supplement 81. Report date 11/19. All right. What do we got here? Here's a summary narrative. We got the victims listed. All of them. Yes. Okay, witness 1, 21-year-old male. Kennewick, Washington. Acquaintance. Wow, a lot of acquaintances here. Witness 2, unknown male. 2 acquaintances, a girlfriend. All right, let's get into this. November 19th, 6 days after the event, we got Detective Leslie Lehman conducting a phone interview with this person, a member of what? A member of what? Sorority, fraternity, whatever, or something else, was identified as the of the at the University of Idaho campus. All right. Blank was located at home in Tri-Cities, Washington we got a him. Okay. He was located at home in Tri-Cities when I called him. I asked him about the party the night of the 12th. He confirmed there was a party at that house, at the lodge, at the frat, I don't know. And there was a guest list for that party, a guest list. He said there was a ratio of 2 guests allowed for every fraternity member. Or sorority member, I don't know, but there's 2 guests allowed, okay, for every member. He explained the security measures the frat uses to avoid people being able to sneak into the party. Okay, what are those security measures? All right. This blank is the area in the fraternity house where events are held. Right. He said the party went from 9:30 p.m. until 1 a.m., and he said the party went well. Okay, that's good. Everybody got wasted, I guess. I guess that defines a party going well, right? Right. And maybe nobody got assaulted. I don't know. Well, we know what goes on in fraternities. Yes, we do. He said he has spoken to members of his frat who saw Ethan and Xana at this party. Yep. He believes was the last person to see Ethan and Xana at this party house, at the frat house. He recalled speaking to this person about Xana having never been to blanked out. Nope, blanked out in neighboring fraternity. Right, blank. Okay, so this person planned to take Xana to visit the neighboring fraternity at the conclusion of this other party. But Xana and Ethan did not make it. They did not make it. What the hell? Well, where did they go? Where did they go if they didn't make it to this other party at a neighboring fraternity? Where did they go? Where did they go? They just disappear, right? Yeah, sure. He was at the party, but did not remember seeing Ethan or Xana there. Right. So this idiot person went to the other party at the neighboring frat, but Ethan and Xana were not there. He said house members who remembered seeing Ethan and Xana also included this person, who may have had phone contact with Ethan at 1:30 a.m. Okay, who's that? All right, he confirmed there was no surveillance video in this part of the frat house. All right, no surveillance video in this portion of the frat house. Well, I hope, you know what, guys? I hope this whole fucking thing changed since then. There needs to be surveillance videos everywhere now, if there's not already. There needs to be surveillance everywhere on the frats, in the frat houses, in the sorority houses, in the off-campus housing. There needs to be video cameras everywhere at this point now. I would hope so. Yeah. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not, right? Who knows with this town? Who the hell knows with this town? Everything is upside down and backwards. Dark Night of the Scarecrow. Shit. Anyway, he said personal videos taken in the house are not supposed to be posted on the internet. Well, we know that's a lie. We know that's a lie. We know plenty of pictures are posted on the internet, right? Of these idiots doing shit in the frats and the sororities. What do personal videos matter? That's bullshit. That is total bullshit. Whatever. He confirmed the blank blank of the is this. What? The president, the vice president, the president of the frat is this person. And he would also have a copy of the list of those in attendance at this party on the 12th. All right. He had Ethan on Snapchat and said many other frat bros would have his Snapchat, of course. He said Ethan's closest friends in the fraternity would be this long blocked out person, this person, this all blocked out here, and this all blocked out, and this person all blocked out here. Roommate. He believed this frat party was the last party of the night at the campus. Okay. What about the other one? There may have been after parties. Well, that's still a party, moron. So it wasn't the last party of the night because we had after parties at many different fraternities here. Or at the sororities perhaps. Or what? The tree house. Or I don't know, somewhere else though, right? After parties. Different here. So, there's still parties going on, moron. You stupid fucking frat. Fucking dumbasses. Yeah, after parties are still parties, idiots. And that's where the shit gets really good. Yeah, because everybody at that point is totally fucked up and loaded. Yup. Absolutely. So, he last saw Ethan and Xana at that party that first one we're talking about on the 12th, and remembered having a conversation with Xana. Xana has never spoken to about anything that was troubling her or having issues with people at her apartment. He has never interacted with Kaylee or Maddie and believed the people he has listed would have known them because of their friendship with Ethan and Xana. Okay. Xana would bring her housemate, take your pick, Bethany, Dylan, with her to hang out at blank. He did not remember ever meeting Xana's housemate, Dylan or Bethany. Excuse me. At 11:22 hours, okay, 11:22 a.m., now we're switching. At 11:22 a.m., I conducted a phone interview with blank blank at this location. ISP trooper Kristen Noah was present for the interview. Okay, now we're conducting a phone interview with somebody. All right. Blank was with Ethan and Xana at this party, which ended at 1 a.m. on November 13th. Following the end of the party, Ethan and Xana went to number in the house. Okay, so following the end of this party at 1 a.m., Ethan and Xana went to another part. I guess right. And that's where Ethan's brother, Hunter, comes in here. Because Ethan's brother says he saw them, okay, after Ethan and Xana gathered some items in the group, including somebody's girlfriend here. Blank blank returned to this, I guess, party within the larger frat house, the apartment, right? Blank believed the couple packed up a couple of beers and Ethan's black dress jacket, possibly into a bag carried by Xana. This was the last time this person saw Ethan and Xana. Ethan and Xana did not tell this person where they were going to after leaving there. He can only assume that Ethan and Xana left on foot and returned to the King Road house. Yeah, but something happened. Something happened here. So after 1 o'clock, something happened here. So Xana and Ethan, they go to the side apartment off the Fraternity. All right? We don't know exactly what time they leave. Let's say approximately 1:30. Something happens when they leave, or something happens here at this point in time. Something happens here to them. Now, either they leave and then something happens before they make it home, or something happens right here, and they don't leave on their own. They're taken back to the King Road house at some point here. Let's see. I don't know yet, right? We don't know. All right. He said he and a group went over to blanks following this other party, but he did not see Ethan and Xana at that location. Again, nobody saw them. All right. He said he and Ethan attended a formal at prior to this party. Okay, blank said the theme at that party was sports-oriented, but blank could not recall exactly what Ethan and Xana were wearing during the parties. Okay, how about a black jacket? I don't know. Did he have a black jacket with him? You fucking idiot. You don't recall what he was wearing. It just happened. Okay. Like 2 days before, whatever. All right. He had a photo of Ethan. Okay. He had a photo of Ethan at this formal party, but did not have any other photos of the evening. I find that hard to believe. All right. He interacted with Ethan almost every day as both were in this frat and they were close friends, right? He said Ethan did not have any enemies. I do not believe that. Again, everybody always says that. No, there's no problems between anybody. Everybody was cool with everybody. My ass. And did not have any problems with anyone. Wrong. Anyway, he said the same about Xana regarding her being a happy person without enemies. Nope, don't buy that either. He has known Xana since his freshman year. He could not speak to issues with Xana's security around the area or her house. Stop calling it a fucking apartment. Xana lived in a house, not an apartment, ISP. It was a house. She had a bedroom inside the house, not an apartment, morons. Fucking idiots in Idaho. Hey, remember, Steve G. You can thank Steve G. the Mutt for this, okay? It wasn't an apartment. She lived in a bedroom inside the King Road house, morons. Fucking Idaho idiots. Yeah. He felt Ethan would spend the night at Xana's due to the distance to his own apartment and not because she was experiencing security issues there at the house. Well, we know they had security issues at the house. There were many security issues at the house. So I'm guessing, though, as a side benefit, right, for Xana, Ethan would be there, staying there with her, right? You got one male staying with them in the house. That provides extra measure of security, at least psychologically, right, guys? Right. We know that house had many security problems. Oh my God, yes. A ton. Again, everybody was at risk. Yeah. Anyway, he had met Kaylee and Madison, but did not know them very well. He said the same for Dylan and Bethany. He was last at the King Street residence on the Friday prior to the unaliving. Okay, the 11th or the following Friday? On the Friday prior to the unalivings. Be more specific, idiots. Was it Friday the 11th or was it the following Friday, the Friday previous to that? Idiots. He spent 15 to 20 minutes there playing pong, beer pong, then went to the... Oh my God. He emailed me the party attendance list, Sigma Chi, I don't know, party attendance list, and a timeline he had established regarding the night of November 12th and the interaction with Ethan and Xana and the other frat members. The documents were forwarded to Idaho State Police Detective Ryan Scarlett O'Hara for further investigation. And what did you do with those, Detective Ryan? Did you burn them too? The audio of the interviews conducted, all right. The emails exchanged with blank and the screenshots of the text messages exchanged with have been saved to disk and will be given to Moscow Police Department as an attachment to this supplement. Great. There you go, guys. Leslie Lehman. Yep. All right, we're going to leave it there. We're on to supplement 82. Another interview. Let's see what this is cooking up. Let's see what this one is about. We only got Xana listed here as a victim. Witness 1, a 43-year-old white female. Witness 1, Coeur d'Alene. Acquaintance to Xana, a relationship acquaintance. Okay. And then we get right into the narrative. All right, this is supplement. You know what? I'll just finish this one, guys, real quick. Let's just do this one. Okay. So this is about Xana. Okay, November 20th, a week after the event, at approximately 10:20 p.m., Idaho State Police Detective Timothy Snell and ISP Sergeant Jess Stennett conducted an interview of date of birth 1979, okay, 43-year-old female here, at the blank. I was advised blank had been recently this is all blacked out. Recently what? Due to having this is all blacked out. I don't know. I was advised by during her blank during her she blank, oh God, guys, sorry, blank had made statements regarding the unaliving, the homicide of Xana, and the homicide of this person who's blacked out, Xana, and another person who is blacked out here. So, are we talking about 3 separate homicides here, guys? That's what it sounds like to me. Made statements regarding the homicide of blank, Xana, and then blank. That sounds like there's 3 separate homicides here we're talking about. Yeah, exactly, right? What is that? What is that? What the fuck is that? All right. Wow.
Oh, look at that! Bloody favoritism! Shut up, you! Sorry. Now take my case. They hung me up here 5 years ago. Every night they take me down for 20 minutes, then they hang me up again, which I regard as very fair in view of what I've done. And if nothing else, it's taught me to respect the Romans. And it's taught me that you'll never get anywhere in this life unless you're prepared to do a fair day's work for a fair day's shut up!
Upon arrival, blank was with Sergeant Stennett and I. Upon explaining why we were there, this person began speaking prior to being able to activate the audio recording device. Blank explained to her, made statements to her that Xana's death better not be due to this. What? That Xana's death, right, better not be due to this. What is that? I don't know. An overdose? I don't know. Something else. I don't know. Blank. This person last spoke with Xana about a month prior to the unalivings, a homicide. When she attempted to coordinate having lunch with Xana, she said Xana ended up being too busy with classes and was not able to meet with her. Now, who is this? Is this Xana's mom? I don't know who this is, but it's a 43-year-old woman. So is this her mom? Is this right? It says acquaintance. All right, I don't know. All right, she said she was unaware of anyone who'd want to hurt Xana. Okay, except whatever this is. Okay, whatever that is, but she doesn't know of anybody who wanted to hurt her. So this must be something not person-related, correct? This has to be something not person-related, right? Her death better not be due to this. Okay. Right. Okay. She said, all right. She said, questioned her, inquiring if she had any blank and if Xana could have been killed as this. She told us she has never been involved. She told us she has never been involved blank. She said, hated Xana and stated we should look at her. Okay, wait a minute. You just said she was unaware of anyone who'd want to hurt Xana, but then she says, you better look at this female because she hated Xana and stated we should definitely look at this person, this girl. There you go. And then we end the interview. Okay, bye-bye. Thanks for the info. We'll look into it, I promise. Yeah, just when it starts getting good. Goodbye. Thanks for talking to us. We don't need you anymore, I guess. For full details of the interview, refer to the audio recording. This recording, again, was turned over to the Moscow Police Department because we don't know how to store evidence at the Idaho State Police fucking campus. We don't know how to store evidence, and nor do we want to store evidence, I guess. Unbelievable. Okay, there you go, guys. We're going to end it there. Unbelievable. Who is that? Who is that? What is she talking about with Xana? Well, she's saying she knows somebody hates Xana. Okay? Then she's saying also she doesn't know who would want to hurt her. And then she's saying she hopes that Xana's death wasn't due to this thing that's blanked out. All right, guys. Next one up is Supplement 83. We're going to hold off on that. Wow. Okay, let's see what this is about. Summary narrative. Oh, boy. All right. Mr. Brian Koberger comes into action here. We have the Lone Wolf now. We are finally seeing the introduction of the Lone Wolf. Oh, boy. Let's see what the fuck this is. Now, this is Supplement 83. The Lone Wolf is introduced here. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. All right. They list everything for him. Okay. Pullman. Well, they block out his social security number. Okay, yes, we have the Wolf. The Wolf is here. January 5th. We got the Wolf. All right, we're going to leave it right there. We're going to pick it up with the Wolf tomorrow. The Lone Wolf, right, quote, quote. All right, guys, I hope you have a lovely evening. Remember, best guardian in the world, absolutely, hands down. All right? I hope everybody has a beautiful evening tonight. Beautiful dreams. Again, if it's morning for you, I hope you're having a lovely morning, enjoying some nice coffee and toast maybe with some marmalade. I like marmalade. Marmalade. All right, lovelies. Have, again, beautiful dreams, guys. Beautiful dreams. I hope you get everything you want. All right, I love you. I love everybody. I love best garden in the world. I love you. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye, babies. Bye-bye.